What kind of darkness can hide behind the face of a young man who once roamed the streets as a child? What kind of evil strangles innocence, then burns it to ashes to erase evidence? This is the story of Musa Musasizi, a Ugandan man who turned love into death and whose hands became weapons of betrayal. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to delve into the very horrific crimes of Musa Musasizi, the serial killer who terrorized women in Kampala. Musa Musasizi, 23 years old, was not unknown to hardship. He grew up as a street child in Kampala, surviving off scraps and petty jobs. To outsiders, his life looked like a classic redemption arc. A young man pulling himself out of poverty, finding girlfriends and settling down. But behind his calm face was something terrifying, a man who charmed women only to lure them into a trap of death. His first known victim, Maklina Heweza, his 3-month pregnant girlfriend, trusted him deeply. Musa strangled her after an argument and disposed of her body. Then came Violet Kansime, a young woman who thought she had found love. But Musa strangled her too. And worse, he turned on their 3-month-old baby. The baby's only crime? Crying in the middle of the night. Musa pressed his hands against her tiny neck until she stopped breathing. He did not panic. Instead, he burned the bodies, pouring paraffin and petrol, ensuring no evidence remained. Next was Nori Nabidi. Musa lured her to his home, strangled her, and casually played Ludo before setting her corpse on fire. Imagine that, the coldest to murder, then relax with a game as if nothing had happened. Then came Elizabeth Mutesi, another girlfriend who vanished after meeting Musa. Her remains too were discovered, burnt. Police began noticing a disturbing pattern. Women linked to Musa were disappearing, only for charred remains to surface later. At what point does a man stop being human and become a predator? For Musa, every relationship wasn't about love. It was about control and, ultimately, about death. By March 2021, Musa's killings had caught up with him. Authorities traced one of the victims' mobile phones to Musa Musasizi's possession. This digital trail was a crucial lead in identifying and locating him. Investigators reviewed CCTV footage showing Musasizi burning fuel and empty plastic bottles, the same materials used to burn his victims' remains. These visual records helped build a strong case around his movements and patterns. During a search of his rented home, police discovered victims' bags, shoes, cell phones, watches, and other personal items hidden in nearby latrines. These tangible items directly linked him to the victims. Musa Musasizi was arrested on March 25, 2021 by a combined team from the Chieftaincy of Military Intelligence and the Uganda Police Force. Following his arrest, he confessed to the murders. He provided a detailed extrajudicial statement before a magistrate, confessing that he lured the women into sexual encounters before killing them and burning their bodies. His confession included chilling details such as the fact that killing had become a hobby for him. Under investigation, Musa confessed, admitting to killing at least 4 girlfriends and a baby. In court, Justice Margaret Mutonyi described his actions as satanic, not impulsive, not the result of madness, but deliberate and calculated cruelty. He pleaded guilty. The High Court sentenced him to a record-breaking 105 years in prison. As Musa was led away, the courtroom echoed with grief from family members who had lost daughters, sisters, and even a baby to his hands. For Uganda, the case was not just about one man's cruelty. It was a reminder of how gender-based violence can turn deadly when warning signs are ignored. Musa Musasizi's story is not just about murder, it's about the danger of misplaced trust, about how evil can hide behind ordinary faces. His victims were not nameless. They were young women with hopes and dreams, and even an innocent baby whose life was just beginning. The court gave Musa 105 years, but what sentence can ever truly measure the value of 5 stolen lives? As you listen, ask yourself, how can we protect those around us, and how do we stop the next Musa Musasizi before it's too late? In loving memory of Macklina Hereza and her unborn baby, Violet Kansime and her baby girl, Nori Nabidye, Elizabeth Mutesi. May their souls rest in peace, and may their stories remind us to value and protect life. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. See you on the next one. Stay kind, stay safe, and stay aware.